195 pounds, hang with us. I know this might be the only one you watch, but if you are going to watch another one, watch 170. Learn what it's really all about.
You're really on this 170 thing,
Dude,
man.
we spent way too much time not to tell the people about it, and we didn't even solve anything. We found out that we know nothing. All right, here we go. 16 brought down to 8. We've got Martinez, 7/9. Martinez, Kramer, Craig, Fuzner, Norris, the winner of Hayden and Young, Patrick Young. He gets lucky. Let me tell you how this happens. Don't tell him. Okay, cool.
Oh, here we go again.
I'm telling you,
the
man.
White Snake song. Here I go.
Hey, I'm going to tell you right now, Duty's been wrestling good. He had a great week of practice last week, and guess what? He finished third. He's going to have another great week. You wake? Hey, Sean, wake up. I'm just telling you that my guy is going to win this match, but Sean twists my arm and says you can't write that in there because it shows homerism. Well, this shows opposite of
I've never done
homerism.
that.
All right, and then Jones. Sean, I look at some of these names on here, and I'm like, who's going to come out? Because everybody's beating everybody, and it's just craziness. Sean, break down 195.
You know, as Mark said here, there is a lot of A beating B, B beating C, C beating A kind of stuff going on. There's a lot of these guys have wrestled each other. They've taken turns beating each other. They've all shown flashes of brilliance, and they've also shown flashes of regression. So Nick Kramer comes in as the defending district champion at this weight. Kind of the same boat this year as he was last year. Kind of an outsider. We didn't give him a big chance to win it, but we did think he could possibly get out. He has a hot weekend and wins the whole thing. The returning runner-up is also in that same side as well, and Robert Fuzner.
Yep.
So we think the pairings are fair. We think that everyone who has a chance to get out could get out, so it's no. It's a very fair weight here. We do have one weight here one match here at 195 with Hayden from Logan taking on Young from Old Tangent, a match that could kind of go either way. Kind of two different styles here. Kind of hard to separate it. All the matches in the first round at 195, we think this is the one that would probably be the most entertaining for you guys to watch. And who do you got there, Mark?
Oh my gosh, I've got Duty winning.
Okay.
Kalen Duty is going to win.
We're gonna go Young here. And
All right.
actually, I really think you go either way. We're gonna take Blake Young here and have him wrestle Sean Norris here in the quarters.
Excellent. I was actually leaning more towards Young, but I know his credentials. Hayden's got some good credentials.
Yes.
So, all right, Sean, let's get some semifinalists out there for me.
Okay, here we'll start.
Bust them out.
We want to start in the top or bottom, kind of like our top 10 here.
Yeah, let's go bottom.
Bottom here. AJ Jones, this dude is on fire of the weight class. If anyone is wrestling any better than AJ Jones, I can't see it right now. He's wrestling great. He's got big wins over Fuzner this year. He's got big wins over Kramer this year. He already has a win over Sean Norris at Old Tangy. I mean, this guy's got a lot of good wins, but he does have a loss to Hayden from Logan. Again, as Mark talked about, this kind of mixed bag where we're kind of beating each other on every other weekend. So we do like Jones coming out here. In another match, that's going to be another highly competitive match. We got Norris and Young. Young coming off this big win. Is he ready to go against Norris here? I think he is. I think Nate Young's got great workout partners. I think his attitude's in the right spot. He got second to Fuzner up at the Marysville sectional in a competitive match that got away from there a little bit. But we're going to have Blake Young coming out here against Smiley Sean Norris.
Really?
Which is a hashtag.
I was about to say, man, I think this should be hashtag. I didn't want to jump right in.
Have we ever had that? Has a guy ever been a double hashtag on Friday? Go from hashtag
that has never
to
happened.
Hashtag?
If you're watching this video, you're witnessing history.
That is the first double hashtag in a wrestling district tournament in 20 years.
Yeah, I think so.
Four have been broadcasted.
Here we go.
Up at the top here, I think the
Fuzner.
easy one here, I think this is a great spot for Fuzner. Fuzner, if you've ever seen this guy, he's an absolute Adonis of a specimen, the biggest dude in the gym. When you walk into the district tournament and you're kind of watching, you're like, oh my God, who is that on mat 2? It is Robbie Fuzner. If they weighed in on day 2, I don't think this guy can make 220. He is going to be absolutely huge. He is going to be huge on day 2, and I'm taking 245 is the over on how much he weighs on day 2. So
He does remind you of a young Mark Neal.
Yes, a great quarter for Robbie Fuzner. We're going to have him coming out here.
Gotcha. Martinez Kramer.
These guys wrestled a couple weeks ago in the state duels when
Yes.
Delaware took on
Westmore
Westmore North there. Martinez came out on top. I'm a flipper, but not in this situation. Martinez is wrestling too good right now. Kramer could refine that fountain youth from last year and turn this around, but I'm taking Martinez in this matchup.
I like it. Now we could have some cross bracketing going on here, and just looking at some things. Cover, Hayden, my man,
Right.
Duty.
We're going to bring him out here, and we're going to go on the top here. We're going to have Yo taking on Smiley Sean Norris.
Right here.
Right here.
Norris. How about down
At
here?
the bottom here, we're going to have Hayden from
Hayden.
Logan, wins some matches coming back.
Got you.
It takes on Kramer from Westerville North. And this could not be more of a contrast in style.
I got you. I love
You
those
have
matches.
a floppadoodle yellow bug and Hayden that hits everything you've ever seen this side of the Mississippi, including that stuff in West Virginia that's illegal in Ohio. This guy has everything. And then Nick Kramer, who just stays in position, calm, patient wrestler. So it's two wills against each other here, grinding it out. I'm going to go with the upset here and take Hayden here. I'm just
Okay.
going upset in this spot.
It's because you got that Logan shirt a couple weeks
Nah,
back.
that maybe
Okay.
could be it.
Hayden Logan.
And the top here, I like this matchup for Sean Norris. I think he wins this match and he advances to the placement round of the district tournament.
Nice. Smiley Sean.
But as Mark Neiman would say, well, these guys need opponents.
I would say they need an opponent. I don't know what it. Let's go.
You don't know what opponents are?
Yes, I know what opponents are.
Then what would you say?
Opponents.
What would I say?
Partners.
Okay. You never go to practice and say, hey, grab a partner, let's do stuff?
I always do.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We'll go at the bottom here. AJ Jones is just on fire. I'm not going to get off this kid. Too many people are impressed with him. I've talked to 3 or 4 different people. Like, hey, is there anybody like AJ Jones, man? This guy continues to impress me. A lot of people like him. I've seen him at the Old Tansy tournament where he beat Sean Norris. I totally am on this guy's wagon right now. We got AJ Jones here at the bottom. We're going to go to the top in a match that probably could be a finals match if we had a little bit of bracketing. I think these guys should be separated apart. Again, I think Robbie Fudner is going to be huge. I think that's going to cause problems for Martinez. Those big, strong guys, he seems to struggle with a little bit. And I'm going to have Robbie Fudner for the 2nd year in a row getting to the district finals.
Wow. That's a big
Guy!
Yeah. Reminds me of Mark Neiman. Yeah.
I think he could grab both of us by the neck and like bench press us at the same time.
I bet he'd like to. Martinez. Delaware Hayes.
Oh, Mark Neiman.
Young. Hayden. Let's see it.
We'll go up here in the top. I just think
Norris Martinez.
I think Martinez here. I just think it's his time to make it to the state tournament. He, for some reason, he reminds me of Sauce. This is Sauce guy. Anthony
Sarowski.
He just reminds me of Sarowski, a guy that always I think is going to do better than he somehow does. But I don't think Martinez is going to let this one slip away, and we'll have Martinez moving out. They really does remind me of him. They both started at like 152, 160, and kind of slowly moved their way up to big guys.
I got you. Young Hayden.
Young Hayden, this is a good spot for Young. I think he got a little bit of a break here and good pairing for him. And we're going to have Blake Young punching his ticket, beating Hayden, getting to the state tournament and the consolation finals here.
Gotcha. So we're going to have Hayden down here. And we will have Norris right here. All right. Pick my 5-3-1s.
Down here, we're going to have Sean Norris getting the state outer in his spot here at 195. Martinez already beat Young a couple weeks, maybe 3 weeks ago in a dual meet. I think
Gotcha.
he'll do it again here. Though that match was really close, and I believe Young had the lead going in the 3rd period. But we'll have Martinez win it. And in the finals here, AJ Jones is just running so hot. I think this kid is finally getting confidence and finally figuring out what wrestling's all about. And AJ Jones is your district champion at 195.
Excellent.
Give us the rundown, Mark.
I will give you the rundown. 195 pounds. We got AJ Jones from Thomas Worthington predicted as your champ against Fuzner. We got Martinez and Young finishing out 3rd and 4th state qualifier spots. Norris is your state alternate, followed by Hayden in 6th place. And now you are inside the circle.